right, it's St. Matthew chapter 6, verse 7, verse 27. It said, which of you by taking thought can add 1 cubit unto his stature?
That's right. So,
it said, which one of you by taking thought can add 1 cubit unto his stature?
Yeah, so what you taking thought about, how you going to add on to it? Yeah, you don't have no control over nothing, man. First of all, matter of fact, you don't even have control over your own self, man. Everything is controlled by the Lord, man. All right? Everything is controlled by the Lord. All right? So just because you might be starving, I think, no, you don't have no control over a thing, man. So what's the point? What's the point of stressing out? Getting yourself all upset. They say stress kills, man. Well, you just killing yourself faster, man. All right. Bill put 1 cubit on it. You know?
It's Proverbs 16 and 9. It's a man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps.
That's right, man. Damn, read that one more time, Bubba Bashar.
It's Proverbs 16 and 9. A man's heart deviseth his way.
So your heart is in mind, so you think about which way you want to go. The same way when me and his brother was in the world, man, we had our own plans. Go ahead, huh?
It says, but the Lord directeth the steps.
That's right. So the Lord, at the end of the day, okay, at the end of the day, everything that we're doing now and all that is the Lord ordained that, man. He preordained it, man. All right, so you can have all these plans like they had dreams and all that. I want to be this, I want to be that, and it don't never happen for you, man. Why? Because it wasn't meant for you. All right, everything is in the Lord's control. So we might grow up, you know. When we as kids, we ask a child, yo, what you want to be when you grow up? A lot of kids are like, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a police officer. You know? My answer was for that. I was like, I want to be like the Lord, man. That's what I used to say when I was a child, man. You know? And then look at what we're doing now. We out here teaching His word, man. And like in a million years, I never thought I'd be coming out here doing this, man. Because my whole thoughts was, yo, I'm going to be the next best rapper. I'm going to be the greatest basketball player of all time. All right? That was my thoughts, man. That wasn't the Lord's thoughts, man. You know? So like the scripture said, man, you can think what you want to think and make all these different plans. That's like, you know, like older people, you know, and I mean, they give you pretty sound advice and everything. Yeah, cut. Because like right now, our people don't know where they live, what towns they living in, so they're planning for the next 10, 20, 30 years. But we just read in the scripture, man, you're not supposed to think of tomorrow, man. Not saying don't prepare for it or whatever, but hey, man. You're not supposed to be concerned about like, damn, man, what I'm going to do tomorrow. Like, oh, I'm stressed out. No. You get up, pray for the Lord to direct your path. Just like the scripture says, going to direct your path anyway. Man. All right? Go ahead. Oh, my slot. Like I said, like older people, what I was saying about them, it's like they're from the old school, so they're back in that time when, you know, you can plan, well, try to plan anyway. Like, yo, I'm going to plan for this. So when I die, my kids will have this. That's like the 1930s, 40s, 50s thinking, man. We're in 2017, man. Prophecies are being fulfilled back to back to back, man. So it ain't no time to think about sending your kids to school, buying this house. Why the hell you want to buy a house right now, man? Why the hell would you want to get a house built up right now? That house might not even get built. You might not even get the look of to move into. What, huh?
No, I was gonna say so many, you know, natural disasters things happen. It could get destroyed in an earthquake, a tornado, a fire. You know what I mean?
Especially over there in California, man. The Lord be jacking California up. Then they just had a major tornado over there in Oklahoma City. The Most High be jacking them trailer parks up, man. You know? So what's the point? Why would you want these things now, man? As long as you got a roof over your head and food to eat, man, you know, and you got a nice, decent little job income, but right now, that's all you should be concerned about. And the scriptures, man. Mainly the scriptures. Everything else is secondary, man. All right? Go ahead, Al.
It says, verse 28, "And why take ye thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow, they toil not, neither do they spin."
That's right, man. Go ahead.
It says, "And yet I say unto you, that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Therefore, if the Most High so clothed the grass of the field, which today is, and tomorrow is cast into the oven,
Damn.
shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith?"
That's right. And that's the reason why you people, Jake, I'm talking to Jake, man. That's the reason why you Israelites, man, y'all bug out, man. You know? Your bills might be doing all that, man. You'll have dudes, man, you know, go out want to rob people and all that, rob banks. That shit is for Esau, man. That's for Esau. Why he not supposed to have faith. But that's why the Lord said, "Oh, ye a little faith." The same way, what was it, Peter? When Yahweh Shah was walking on the water. You know? And then Peter saw him, he got out the boat and started walking towards him. Why? He had that faith. Then he turned away. That's just like now, man. You turn away from the Lord, you'll lose that faith and you start sinking. All right? That's it. Yo, and read that one part about the grass.
All right, it says, verse 30, it says, "Therefore, if the Most High so clothe the grass of the field, which today is, and tomorrow is cast into the oven,
Damn.
shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith?"
That's right, man. He said the grass which is today and tomorrow cast into the fire. So right now, America's today and day, man, this place is going up. You know? So why would you be so concerned with this society, man? Why would you be so concerned with this society, man? When this place is at its end, man. It's on its last leg, man. Alright? And like me and the brother keep saying, man, they show you this in movie after movie after movie, man. Why? Because Esau knows, man. I'm like I said, the top dogs of the elite, man. They know what their plans are, man. But they're not even their plans, man. That's the Lord's plans. He's just using them as a tool, man. Go ahead,
It says, "Therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or wherewith shall we be clothed?"
That's right, man. The Lord gonna clothe you, man. We're not gonna see his servants walk around and want anything, man. All right? We're not gonna have to want for nothing, man. If you put your faith in the Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man, and not man, you ain't gonna want for nothing, man. The Lord gonna give you everything you need, man. Everything. You know? Here, put the spirit on somebody to come through. Like, here, take this, man. I ain't even need it. You know? Like, me and the brother needed air conditioners, man. You know? I wasn't thinking, I know it's about to get hot. I'm like, hey, man, I got some fans in here. Like, damn. You know? Then my lady talking about, yo, man, you know what? We got to get some air conditioners. I got this check. You know, they only $100. I'm like, listen, man, all right, whatever, man. Because a woman is faithless, man. Bottom line, man, they don't have no faith. You know? My man and this brother got air conditioners, man, and more than what we need. You know? For nothing. The Lord takes care of his people. Everything, man, everything the Lord does is for a reason. All right? Go ahead,
It says, "For after all these things do the Gentiles seek, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things."
That's right. The Lord knows exactly what you need, man. The Lord knows exactly what you need, man. You know? All you gotta do is ask for it. Alright? All you have to do is ask for it, man. And the Lord will deliver it, man. Like the scripture just said, all these things the Lord know that you need, man. Why He created us, man. The Gentiles, that's the most. Let's say all these things the Gentiles see. But yeah, that's the things that all these people, first of all, that's not in the know, man. They stress over these things, man. Damn, how I'm gonna pay my rent, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. Trust in the Lord, man. So that's talking about you Israelites, Gentiles, because the word there is ethnos, man. Alright? So the people that don't trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, they bug out over these things, man. And yo, watch how they bug out in time coming up real soon, man. Why? Because they so focused on the next 10 to 20 years. Well, we here to tell you America don't have another 10 to 20 years. Because if it did, like the scripture says, man, it would be no flesh to be saved, man. At the rate Esau jacking things up, man. You know, with the foods, you know, droughts is coming, man. They dry up all the resources. Like America goes everywhere, dries up everything. I don't want to get off topic, but man, all these things that we're supposed to have, the Lord knows we need. You know, you have people really stressing over that, man. Especially the women, man. They go out there selling themselves, man. I gotta feed my babies. Now watch, listen, watch what happens, man. When once they start rationing out the food, the same way they're doing down there in Venezuela. Now I have a Israelite over there in the Philippines, like we see on my page or whatever, and they already declared martial law over there, man. Brother said, I don't know how long it's been, you know, but they declared martial law in the Philippines, man. So what you think's coming here? America's exempt? All the wickedness that America's done, you think America is exempt? It's going to get it worse than all them other places, man.
It says, but seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
That's right, man.
It says, take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof.
That's right, man. That's right, man. That's like point blank period, man.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you know, we're supposed to be seeking the Most High. Like the one, you know, the thing that's supposed to be on your conscience at all times is salvation. And how do you get salvation? That's by putting on as the elect of the Most High, following His commandments.
That's right.
You know, having faith.
That's right.
Meditating on the scriptures.
Day and night.
Yeah, not you know, surrounding yourself around people that are going to you know, basically take you out the truth. You know, limiting your time. You know, because we're in a society, we gotta deal with these people, but not, you know, not let them take over us or corrupt us from our you know, our morals. Not let them make us compromise our integrity.
That's right. That's right. Because they're damn sure trying, man. You know? That's why you gotta constantly meditate on these scriptures, man. It's like this woman over here, she out here begging for food and shit. It's a lot. She over here begging for food with a sign. You think this woman trusts in the Lord, man? And not even just her, man. I'll be on the train sometimes, you know, riding through the city or whatever. You got dudes go from car to car to car begging for stuff, man. And they be Jake, man. Instead of turning back to the Lord, you know, trying to get some type of understanding. That's why they got so many questions, man, but no answers. They're not seeking the Lord, man. They got 1,001 questions. And guess where the answers are at? Right here, man. That's where the answers are at, man. But instead, you know, you want to run around here, you know, chasing whatever the heck you feel that you should be chasing and all that, man. So it's consequences to that. Just like the brother said, man, it's gifts and it's curses, man. All right? Even though we're in captivity under the curses, the Lord, once we start turning back to him and seeking him and getting understanding of the knowledge of the kingdom of heaven and all that, all right? Because the kingdom of heaven starts with us, man. His men, the elect, the hopeful elect. All right? And the Lord going to take care of you. Go ahead,
It's Jeremiah 33:3. It says, "Call unto me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things which thou knowest not."
That's right, man. So call on to the Lord, man. That's why people they not calling on to him. All right? That's why they bugging out, man. Call unto the Lord. What's the great and mighty things, man, that you don't know? Just like, yo, man, knowing about your superpowers, man. Yeah, kind of breakdowns of the scriptures. When you got people that can't even break down the simplest scripture. They can't even get the milk. And that's bad, man. That's just like, that's like if you got a baby and you trying to feed them milk and they can't drink it, they reject it, man. What's going to happen? That baby's dead. First of all, it's going to be malnourished, and at the end of the day, end up dying, man. And what's happening to our people now? They can't even get the slightest thing about these scriptures. The smallest thing. So what happens to them? They die, man. Like the scriptures say, how people die for the lack of knowledge, man. You know? Like my little sister asked me today, she's like, "Dad, what type of foods can't you eat?" I gave her the littlest thing, man. Then I go in the kitchen, she eating swordfish, man. Which is that's a bottom feeder, man. Yeah, that's a bottom feeder, man. They don't got no fins and no scales. That's like a pig of the sea, you might as well say, man. The trash cleanup, man. You know? But see, like our people, and then they wonder why, you know, they have all these different health problems. Lack of knowledge, man. So if you followed after, matter of fact, it was an older guy, older Jake. Years, I mean, I'm gonna say about 10 years ago, man. I was talking about his story. He said he used the dietary laws of the Bible. This man lived to be about 110 years old. And these corruptible bodies, man. You know? Even though the stuff that they put in the food ain't 100% good for you, you know? They still throw certain things in there that's going to jack you up, man. All right?
It's Isaiah 58:11. It says, "And the Lord shall guide thee continually, and satisfy thy soul in drought, and make fat thy bones, and thou shalt be like a watered garden, and like a spring of water, whose water fail not."
God, Dax, you see that? Now, when
it's Isaiah 58:11, "And the Lord shall guide thee continually."
That's right. So the Lord's going to guide you continually, man. That's like if you're obedient to your parents, man, you do everything that your parents say what they doing, they got it. The Lord is our parent, man. That's our Father, Abba Nawa, man, Yahweh. All right, that's our Father, man. So if we continually does His word and His work, you know, through the name of His Son, man, that's what He's going to do. Because Yahweh Shah is our big brother, man. You know? So if we doing the things that the Lord tells us to do, guess what? He's going to guide us. And guide us if these things are already written for us.
It says, "And the Lord shall guide thee continually, and satisfy thy soul in drought, and make fat thy bones, and thou shalt be like a watered garden, and like a spring of water, whose water fail not."
That's right. So you're going to have the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, you know? He's going to take care of you in drought. He's going to satisfy your soul. That's the satisfying your soul is just satisfying everything, man. That means you're complete, man. Your soul's satisfied, you're complete, man. you're not in want for anything. All right? You ain't gonna be in want for anything, man. You know, like a garden, if you water a garden, right? You water a garden, that's what it grows up real nice. You know, that's how you're gonna look, man. You're gonna have your glow that the Lord gives you. All right? And then, matter of fact, when this time comes up, okay, with these the droughts and all that, man, these people ain't gonna be eating, man. But the Lord, whoever the Lord gave His knowledge to and that's using it correctly, that's who we gonna take care of, man. Why these people out here killing each other, man, starving to death, eating each other, man. You know, these people don't have no idea, man, the things that are coming to this place, man. We continue to tell you that every day. Matter of fact, yo, they just had it was like a NATO I'm gonna say conference, for lack of better terms, man. There was a conference, right? So now Donald Trump is telling these people over there, like, yeah, we should all come together, man. Come in peace. Get Thessalonians, 1 Thessalonians 5:3 about the son. He says, you know, he wants everybody to come together and be peaceful. They're calling for world peace right now. All right? And if you believe that, then obviously you don't know the Bible, man. They're calling for world peace. Read that book.
It's 1 Thessalonians 5:3. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
That's right, man. So right now they saying peace and safety, man. That's the whole message going out, the vibe that's going out in the world. Peace and safety, right? But it says when they say that, that's when sudden destruction going to come, man. All right? Matter of fact, Psalms 55:21. So right there, they calling for peace and safety. Just like they just said at the NATO convention, they want everybody to live in peace, get along, man. All right? And you got a guy like Donald Trump saying stuff like that. When you hear a dude like that talk about peace, you should be very concerned, man. You should be very concerned. But instead, no, our people, because, you know, they can't see it happening. Those people over there in Venezuela, do you think that they think that these scriptures is a lie now, man? All right? And then you still have people over there that probably still don't want to believe in the scriptures, man. But I know it's Israelites down there that's teaching those people, man. And they trying to figure out why those things are happening to them, man. All right? Go ahead, all right.
Psalms 55:21. It said the words of his mouth are smoother than butter.
Right, and that's the way Donald Trump was talking at that NATO conference, man. You know how he'd be like, yeah, I'm okay. Like, he was trying to talk real smooth, man. And they wrote the speech for him. But the words was real smooth, man. Go ahead, watch what the scriptures tell you.
It said the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, when war was in his heart.
That's right, man. So he's calling for world peace, man. How's a dude like that calling for world peace and you just bombed Syria? You calling for world peace, but you just bombed Syria. All right? And you're going to continue to want to bomb things. Why? Because war is in your heart. That's in your characteristics. That's who you are, man. He's talking like, yeah, man, we're going to have peace. Now, in his head, he probably like, I want to bomb this shit out. I'm going to destroy this whole place. Then you selling other nations weapons, man. $1 billion, a couple $1 billion worth of weapons. So how is you saying that's peace, man? How is you saying that's peaceful? And you sold those to Afghanistan. All right? He's going on his first world tour as the president of the United States. And what's in his mind? War, man. That dude don't want no peace. Why? Because war is money. And Donald Trump is a businessman. So what the businessmen do, they want to generate revenue, man. Go ahead, Al.
It says his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
That's right, drawn swords. What's the main sword? these missiles, man. Drawing swords. So they got their, listen, man, America's doing missile tests too, man. You got North Korea doing missile tests. So you asking for peace, but you got these ready, man. Alright? You got these missiles right here ready. They on go. They on standby. And with the Donald Trump, because Esau is real crafty, man. And they talk out the both sides of their mouth, man. Alright, so like in the beginning while he was campaigning, alright, he was telling the people that he was going to bomb the shit out of everybody. Man. So what's that? That's war being in that man's heart, man, on his mind, man. Alright? So war is on that man's heart, man. That's on his mind. That's all Esau knows is death and destruction. What? Because that was his blessing, was to live by the sword. Alright? So that's the way he rules, man. By the sword.
So Hosea 3:1, 4:1. Hosea 4:1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord had the controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
That's right, a controversy, that means the Lord has a problem. So he's telling you, hear the words of the Salah. Hear the words of the Lord, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. What's his words? These scriptures. That's his words. Go ahead, Al.
It says controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
That's right. That's all these people, man. Even you Israelites. 2:30. Go ahead, Al.
It says because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land.
Yeah, no truth, no mercy, and knowledge of the Most High in the land, man. So no truth of the Most High is putting up that picture of Caesar Borgia, man. That's not a truth. That's not truth. All right? No knowledge, man. These are demons, man. They used to have prayer in school back in the 50s, man. All right? They used to let you pray in school back then. Right? Now what they do is just... But they used to let you pray in school, but that's how twisted this country is, man. And then people want to say like, yo, like my grandmom and them, like, she I'm gonna call her a Bible thumper. She's coming up, she was always in the Bible. She's like, yeah, but they took the prayer out of school and all that.
It was this Edomite one. It's a Netflix documentary or movie or whatever. I forget the woman's name. She started up the atheist. There's some kind of like atheist, American atheist or something like that. She filed verses so they wouldn't have. She didn't want to suffer. Then there was something else that she did. She sued the school district out of the school. Yeah, so she sued the school for her son not praying in school, and then she sued, I think the school or whatever, so that to start up her organization. Which one they got? Which our company? Which one?
Watchman Philadelphia.
I was watching a couple videos. I was wondering, y'all keep on the Feast of Holy Days? I keep on the Feast of Holy Days. The next one that's coming up is Feast of First Fruit. What's the requirements for that? Because I've been looking into it. I don't really know the exact requirements.
But it's like a little ceremony.
It's like, is it still like you gotta bring some type of meat?
Well, you actually, because remember we did the ceremony before, where you have
it's like basically like the harvest and all that. Like you're dedicating the first like fruits to the Most High.
Okay, all right. So what would you bring nowadays?
Because right now, listen. Right now, we don't have our own gardens to grow our stuff. Right. Because back in our own land and all that, we had gardens. Right. So our first fruits that came up out the ground, we would take that and dedicate. But you had a priest. The priest used to give it to the priest. They're blessed and eat it. All right. Same way like back in the ancient times, they used to have they would like for your sins, you would bring certain animals, right, and give them to the priest. And the priest, now the reason you don't have to do that now because we have Shah, man, he was the ultimate sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? But like back then, you would have to bring the ram to turn does whatever the sin was, take it to the priest will bless it, like kill it or whatever, sacrifice that to the Lord for your sins. So that's kind of like that, but you're just taking your craps to the priest, man.
Alright, okay. I was looking at a couple of videos online, the GMS, the whole movement and stuff. I was trying to get in contact with you guys, but there was no contact number.
Well, put us on the It's GMS Watchman Philadelphia. All one word. You gotta put it just like that. And that's good. You can just subscribe to our channel.
Or, GMS Watchman Philadelphia at gmail.com.
Yeah, that's our website. And also, you can put in the elders channel, which is GMS on the streets 22 of them. But like like with them, they don't like they don't get that back at everybody. But you can post like write little comments on the comment board, ask questions, and your questions get answered.
And when you guys what is the Sabbath day for you guys?
Sabbath goes by the moon. Matter of fact, we gotta get into that. The Sabbath, basically, the Sabbath goes by the moon.
Right.
So you just had a new moon, right? So that determines the new month. Before everything goes by the moon. I'm talking about like the months and all that.
So we go by the crescent moon, right? Not the new moon.
That's the new moon.
The crescent is the new moon, right?
Like when it's that little,
right.
Like, you can't hardly see anything.
Right.
That's the new moon because the moon has different phases. All right. So back then you got Israelites that teach you that the Sabbath was every Saturday. All right. Which that's crazy because before we even had numbers, days of the week and all that was numbers, and everything went the days, the season, and all that was according to the moon. Right.
So right. New moon, would that be that's a worship day or a Sabbath day?
No, that's a Sabbath.
It's a Sabbath.
So that the new moon determines the new month. So when the new moon comes in, that's going to be a new Sabbath.
Gotcha.
All right. So now the new moon just came in what? Wednesday.
So
the 20 Thursday. So it came in Thursday night. So from Thursday sundown to Friday sundown would be a new moon. That would be a Sabbath.
So basically, the new moon, it basically determined the feast days and all that. So like, just say like we had a Passover, right? It's the 14th day of the first month. And that doesn't always fall on a Saturday or Friday or Saturday.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
Right.
Because you got dudes that teach that and believe that. Matter of fact, you got the scripture. I mean, all right.
It's Genesis chapter 1, verse 14. It says, in the power.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Salah.